But right now, on the line with us right now is a guy that averaged 17 points for the New York Knicks this past season, played in 72 games, averaged about 30 minutes. They're getting there, but obviously free agency is what everybody was waiting for. And he's one of them as well because his name is Al Harrington. He can actually ball, and he's not a senior citizen. You understand? He's about 30 years old, but he's still got some time left in this league. What's going on, Al? How are you, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I appreciate you being on the show. First of all, congratulations with upcoming free agency. We've been talking about all the big names looking forward to it. How much are you looking forward to free agency now that you're on the open market?
I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm just, hopefully I can stay with the Knicks. I mean, obviously it's my favorite team growing up, so I would love to be able to stay here. But if not, just trying to get to a situation where I can win and hopefully be playing in the finals next year.
How good has the last 2 years? I know the Knicks have been struggling in the win department or what have you, but you've got some time. You got out of purgatory in Golden State playing for Don Nelson, thank the good Lord. So with that being said, how much have you enjoyed New York City and playing for Mike D'Antoni?
I've enjoyed it a lot. Just being able to play in the Garden every night for me is a blessing. And playing for Coach, he gives guys an opportunity to go out and play their game and play to their strengths. So it's been a lot of fun for me.
One of the indictments that have been, and we all love Mike D'Antoni, and we know that he's an offensive guru. There's no denying that. But, when a lot of people think about winning on an NBA level, they believe that defense wins championships, and Mike D'Antoni isn't known for teaching defense. What do you have to say for that as a player who plays for him?
Obviously, when I first came to the league playing for Indiana, I played on a team that was very defensive-minded. So it's definitely a different philosophy for me. But, it's shown that it's been able to work, for him in Phoenix and stuff like that. But, they definitely need a solid defense to really win at a high level. So it's something that, we just got to get better at.
The New York Knicks they're the only team in the league that have enough max dollars, Al, to pay two max players. They have enough money to go out and get two max players, whether that's a LeBron James and a Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, a LeBron James and an Amari Stoudemire, etc. Do you believe, for some people out there that sit there and say, why come to New York City? It's not Florida where there's no state taxes. It's not Cleveland that could give him $30 million more. To make the argument that a player should come to New York City, what do you get from playing in New York City that you get nowhere else in your estimation?
And obviously, you get the bright lights. You get Times Square. You get Madison Avenue. You get all that. I mean, there's nothing like New York City, at the end of the day. And if you come here and win, I think you can really take over the world. So I think that's the advantage of, being able to come to New York and especially win.
Now, you said that you'd want to stay in New York or what have you. What if all they've got to give you is the mid-level exception?
I don't know. We have to see. If you had two guys like that, and you allow me to make the mid-level and be a part of winning here, I think that's something I may have to look at. But we'll have to see. It's going to be interesting and see what kind of offense I get.
Just as a guy that plays on the NBA level and a guy that knows the league and knows the players, what are you hearing about what LeBron James is going to do, what Dwayne Wade is going to do?
Believe it or not, it's really hush, man. Nobody's really talking about it. I mean, obviously it's just the media every day, and sports, and you got the LeBron watch at the bottom, so I'm getting the same information the world's getting every day.
I got you. We're talking to Al Harrington of the New York Knicks, free agent forward for the New York Knicks right here on the Stephen A. Smith Show. Man, what is this I'm hearing about you and John Sally and all of you guys? You rocking the bald heads. I know that. You understand? Y'all didn't want to walk around with the receding hairline. Y'all weren't trying to hold on to it the way that I was, the way that I still am. I'm trying to hold on to my hair for dear life. But what's this thing with this blade that y'all got going on that you've been talking about? What's up with this?
Well, it's called a company called HeadBlade, and once you start using it, you officially become a HeadBlader. So, I'm a HeadBlader. I've been a HeadBlader since last year. Met the guy, Todd, the owner of the company, and I actually met him through my trainer for the Knicks. And I seen my trainer one day using this thing on his head. I was like, "What the heck is that?" And he was like, "Oh, it's a HeadBlade. You should try it." So he actually, changed the cartridge, let me use it one time, and I fell in love with it. And I met Todd when I went to L.A., and I told him how great I love the product, and he was like, "Well, why don't you, maybe endorse it for me?" So I was like, "Cool." So we sat down, came to an agreement, and I've been endorsing it ever since.
So let me ask you this. I mean, does it mean that you don't have to go to the barber shop or anything like that anymore?
Nah, no more barbershop for me, man. So,
So
obviously,
you cut your own head. You basically shave your own head and everything.
I shave my own head every 2 days.
See, I'm real jealous about that. Because I got to go to the barbershop all the time, man, because I can't cut my own hair. And I told you, I'm not letting it go. I got a funny shaped head with a beak for a nose. I can't have that. I can't do the bald thing. Can't do it, Al. Can't do it.
I tell you what, though, once you become a headblader, your life is so much easier, man. You just wake up every morning, take 2 to 5 minutes, and get yourself fresh every day. So it's easy.
Yeah. But see, you got a bigger head than me, so it looks better on you. That's all I can say. Listen, man, before I let you get on out of here, watching these NBA Finals, what are your thoughts as Game 3 approaches tonight in Boston?
Well, at first I thought L.A. would win it easy, but, you can't count Boston out. And, the thing about Boston that I've watched is, because I haven't missed a game, I'm a big basketball fan at the end of the day, it's like every series Boston gets better defensively, every series. So, if they keep playing defense the way they were playing, they got a great chance of winning the championship. So